Hello. Happy September 25th to you. I hope you had a pleasant September 25th. And if it's later than that, I hope you're having a super day. The past couple days were very productive for Funman. This is Funman. I'd love to show you what happened. So this happened. What kicked this off was fire. I needed to make some fire. And this is better than the fire I'd made previously. Still got a ways to go. But once I made the fire, I thought, I should have some kind of effect if Funman goes into the fire. So that's where I started. So this does, it swaps the material, the mesh material. And hopefully the swap is masked while he's walking through. The burns are only temporary, and you can see he's fading back into normal Funman. So I thought, what else could I do with this? I wanted to be able to make Funman get wet. There are a couple of different parts here. If we hear the sound, the roaring sound of the fire there, I wanted to have it muffle as Funman walked underwater. So right around Funman's head, right around his ears, there's a little trigger that switches the audio bus from the sound effects to one called muffled, which just plays bass frequencies and has a low pass filter. It plays the same sounds, but the way I wired it up is really bad because it only works with the fire, so I got to figure out how to get it to work with everything else. Another mechanic of waiting to work on was the functionality of the deep sea helmet. So if you go underwater and you don't have the deep sea helmet, you die. But here, if you look at the bottom left, you don't. You can go underwater. So this is the beginning of underwater. I'll take the helmet off, and if you watch the bottom left, oh, I guess you don't need to watch the bottom left. Also, if you stand in the fire, there's a little animation player that starts, or should start, and it ticks off. Well, it should run if he's standing in the fire, but some of the instructions overwrite other instructions. So I'll have to figure that one out. So let's have Funman heal up nicely, and I'll show you the other two things. First, this one was just finished about 5 minutes ago. I affectionately named this the sick flower, and there is normal facing issues there. But this is a dangerous flower, and you don't want to touch it because it'll poison you. So watch what happens if it poisons you. Watch his skin. Uh-oh. Now you have a weird skin disease. Last week, I made these cure-alls, and I thought, what am I going to use these for? And I figured it out. It just fell into place. Well, these cure-alls will fix you from poison. So if you get a cure-all, this will be an item that you can acquire during the game and then use them when you need them. This is this will give you a flesh-eating disease, and the way I put this together was I had an animation player that's like, I don't know, 60 seconds long or something, and over the course of those 60 seconds, right when you walk through it, it starts the animation player, which calls a function to change the skin on his feet. There's 3 different types, so watch his feet as he walks through this goop. Okay. Uh-oh, you just got a weird flesh disease. And as the animation player plays, it calls the function that switches it to a one that grows up his legs. So over time, this will affect your ability to walk and also use foot accessories because it hurts too much. So you can also clear these up the same way with a cure-all, and then Funman goes back to normal. Maybe I'll show you Kaldor's new shop. Okay, here we are in Kaldor's shop. It is a far cry from what Kaldor's shop looked like. So now, if the player is in an area where combat isn't necessary, it'll switch to a first-person view where the player can explore stuff a lot better. And over the past couple days, I went and made these radios a lot nicer. Kaldor also will face you if you walk around.
Hello, I'm Kaldor.
Hi, Dave. You can go back here.
Hello, I'm Kaldor.
For the time being. And the camera controls are a little different, so the player will be able to explore things and give them a much better look, which is why I spent so much time making these things look better than they did. They looked pretty bad. And these are...
Hello, I'm Kaldor.
Hi, Dave. These are items you can pick up during the game, but you're not going to be able to get them all the time. That's the attachment for the glove. It sets things on fire. That's the gonculator. That is the boot attachment that gives you a zap. That helps you jump a little higher. And these are 3 throwable carry containers. This is a belt for the sprays that are here. And I thought I'm probably going to go from 5 sprays to 3 to make things a little easier on myself. And there's the boot that you'll see from outside the shop. I can show you inside the trailer. Alright, I'm not sure what I talked about with the trailer yet, but I made it a little bit wider. Having the character in there in third person made it seem very claustrophobic, and this is a place where all the things that you collect will be explorable, and you can get nice looks at things. This is the cure-all that we just saw in the other scene. This is the egg sandwich from the that's a big part of the game. And when you your hints and stuff, places you've been and notes you've collected will show up on these things here, as well as all your additions and knickknacks and stuff. A few things. Oh yeah, I got to put the brain tracks in Kaldor's shop. Anyway, you can have the player go to sleep, and this will recharge you or something. I don't know yet. But the brain tracks, this will play fun animations. And you can't leave your trailer when you're asleep. So, that's it for today. Thank you very much to all of you who support the project or my Patreon. A world of appreciations. I'm having a blast making this game. It's a dream come true. Oops. Let's leave the trailer. You can't. Well, I wish you the most pleasant dreams. Thank you for watching.